I don't care if you've been praising Maki Zenin all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Blacker Than Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Vista. Smoke Me Out fam with the Danks the Danks on my left. Your boy Blue.
If you're going to be extra bougie, get yourself a towel warmer. I'm just saying. Be fancy.
Fancy, man. Posh. On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choking people on the threes, fours, Chronos.
Yeah, the world could always use more muscle mommies. I'm just saying. This thing's
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Listener of the week will be Steve once again, Zor. And nobody's in the chat yet, but this week we should have a better stream. And this is already super fucking annoying. Sorry if I have a lisp. I have to take my temporary teeth out because I got my fucking teeth removed. So, yeah. You're going to see me with missing a couple teeth on the podcast. So,
it is what it is. For anybody asking, Old Ninja is resting up. We hope him a very, very speedy recovery, but he will not be joining us this week. And I'll leave it at that. But I hope he gets well soon.
Keep him in your thoughts, please. If y'all pray, please pray for Old Ninja.
Yep.
Send him some hookers his way, some hoes,
boats and hoes.
Nothing makes somebody feel better than the hoes.
Big booty hoes. All right. God damn it!
Y'all want to see? You want to see what I'm missing? Yeah,
I want to see.
You see it?
Oh damn! You look like you fought Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
I do see.
It's fucking brutal, man.
So what was the reason for having them taken out?
So, like 25 plus years ago. Actually, I was in the Bay Area. I fell at a party. Remember Joe Blue? The guy named Joe, the Filipino dude I used to hang out with? I was at his place in his garage, and I fell in his garage, and I broke two of my teeth. And so I went to, the next morning, I went to Western Dental, and I had emergency procedure done. And they just did buildups, right? So they did a root canal because my nerves were exposed in my teeth. They root canaled them, put posts in, and then they just put a buildup on them. And they said, hey, like when you go back to base, make sure that they, like, put a permanent solution in because these are just temporary. Like they aren't going to last very long. And so I go back on base. I'm like, hey, I need to get these replaced. They told me to get them replaced. I'm like, first of all, they couldn't even tell which ones they were. And I was like, I mean, these look a little different than my other ones. But I was like, okay, whatever. But I was like, but they told me you need to get them replaced. And they're like, yeah, we're just going to wait for them to fall out. Well, 25 fucking years later, my body started reabsorbing my teeth and they started getting infected. So I had to get them removed, and I was not expecting them to get. I knew they had to get removed at some point after a conversation that I had with the dentist, but I didn't know it was on this last time, and yeah, it was a lot. So for me to get local anesthesia or anesthesia at all, it takes like a lot, and so I'd probably get conservatively like 20 shots in my fucking gums.
God damn.
To get numbed up, and it's probably more than that. It was a fucking shitload, and it hurt. And they got him out. Like when they pulled him out, it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't like pain. But yeah, it sucked. And now I'm down 2 teeth. I got this. It's called a stay plate. It's basically like fucking kind of like dentures, but you don't like glue them in or anything. They just hang off. There's like wires that keep them in place. And I'll be like this for at least a month while my gums heal because there's stitches in my gums right now. So now I look like a hillbilly or a hobo or some shit. Or I got in a regular fight, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you doing Jello or applesauce or pudding?
Yeah, I could eat, but I have to take the fucking the stay plate out to eat. So I have to eat on like one side because I'm like this side is still like healing. It's not painful to like hit it right now, but it feels weird. And I don't want to like get it infected, so I try to chew on one. I bite off on one side and then it's like chew with the rest of my mouth. So I'm learning how to do that now. So yeah.
What's kind of crazy what they do at the dentist office is that they'll numb your gums with like some kind of like Novocaine, it's like a gel they put on your teeth and it numbs the gum so it makes it easier for them to shoot you with the fucking Novocaine.
That shit it doesn't help me. They use it all the time, but I still feel the fucking needle every fucking time.
Oh yeah.
And it's so fucking painful, dude. And like after he took my teeth out, he was like, "So, do you want to see them?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Yeah, they were. That was fucking weird. It was morbid. But yeah.
Did they cut? Did they pull it all the way out to the roots, or to like, is it called the root of the tooth? Right.
Well, it's down to like
little prongy parts.
Yeah, where it goes to like
part.
into my skull. Yeah, it
Yeah.
Yeah, they pulled him up in one go. He said sometimes he has to like break him up in pieces and shit.
Yeah,
but, this time he got a good hold of like both of my teeth, and it was like weird because he had to like wiggle and like just yank it out. So yeah,
there wasn't like a dunk.
What's up?
There wasn't a donkey involved where you just said like just fucking flat
the whole
the donkey and just fucking kicking him out.
Oh man,
you'd have to like bite a fucking bullet.
Yeah, literally death. No, nothing like that. But yeah, I mean it sucked, and it's also just a general PSA for y'all. If you're younger, even if you're older, go to the dentist on a regular basis because dental insurance, I said it before, it's fucking bullshit. It doesn't cover much. These 2 teeth getting replaced is going to cost me $16,000 fucking dollars.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So
wait,
yeah.
so with 3 zeros, not 2?
1600. Yes, 16,000, not 1,600.
God damn.
16,000.
God dang.
So yeah. And that's gonna.
I mean,
yeah.
the donkey seemed like it might have been a cheaper route.
I mean, I thought about. I was like, maybe I should just go to fucking TJ
fucking
because I know it's cheaper down there to get like dental work done. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you're like 15 minutes away, right?
I'm literally 7 miles away from the border.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of people do that.
Yeah, get your shit.
Yeah,
Like your dental insurance only covers like basic checkup shit, like cleanings and shit like that. Anything more than that, it's like it's all based upon an insurance number that was based in like the 1980s, and this is 2026. Everything is significantly more expensive. Honestly, I would pay more for dental insurance if it was possible, because dental insurance is cheap and it doesn't cover shit. So,
well, interesting thing with me is that actually my front tooth is actually chipped, and I have a cap on it. Yeah, but every now I have to keep going back because sometimes it'll like fucking pop off. It's not a crown. Like it's basically what they do is they take the stuff that they use to fill your fillings in, and they use that to kind of repair my tooth to shape it back into shape.
It's a buildup. That's kind of like what I had.
Yeah, it's like a buildup. So I have that. So every now and then, like it'll come off, and I have to go to dentist and get it done again. It costs like $125. But like my dentist keeps trying to like, hey, they're like, oh, why don't you just get veneers? You get veneers. I'm like, have you ever seen a dentist with veneers? Like, I feel like that's not a thing that you really want to do because your regular teeth are a lot stronger, and so that's one of my concerns is that like my front teeth are gonna be fucking like weak. Well, you end up with the Steve Harvey smile,
right? Well, I joke about getting the Steve Harvey, teeth and all that shit, but they do they can definitely like the people that get the veneers like that. Like it's kind of extra. You don't need them to be that bright. Like literally, when they were working on getting like the thing I just put on my mouth, they like match the actual darkness of my teeth, and you can get them however dark you want. So
yeah. My dentist said they'll do that. Like they'll match it to whatever color my teeth are now, so it looks more natural. But I just worry I'd be like, doing something, just.
So if somebody's going to order pancakes, are you just going to sip the scissor?
Yeah. Oh man, it's like to make me smile because you can see my fucking teeth. I gotta be. I'm kind of vain. Actually, not that vain, but like when I was in there, I was like, you know what? I wasn't pretty anyway, so fuck it with these fucking teeth. It's like, you know what? I'll just deal with it for a month or so, and yeah, it's annoying to actually have the fucking stay plate in because it makes you sound like a little kid, like because I have a lisp with that shit in because like I thought it was gonna be like this, the bottom was gonna be soft, but it's not. It's like a hard piece. And so when I try and talk, like it just like doesn't sound right. But I don't look like a fucking maniac, I guess. So
all right, can you say Lululemon licks the Lulus?
Lululemon licks the Lulus. Yeah, I can do that without the thing in. But when I put the thing in, it's all.
You sound like Tyson.
Yeah, I sound like Tyson. I didn't want to say because then he has to tell me again and beat me up.
Here's the thing though, Kronos, no matter what happens dental wise, you cannot go back 20 years after this and say that you were doing racist and anti-Semitic things just as a result of what happened, that one car accident.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, I mean, people tell you to get on your meds, just be on your fucking meds. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that whole situation. people are saying that they forgive him. I'm not forgiving him until like
no.
he has some sort of action. You know what I mean? Like it's not just like a fucking tweet. You need to go out there and like go out to the communities that you've harmed and like do something.
Like this mofo dressed up as a fucking Klans member. Like he literally went out in public, was dressed up like that, and like there's a bunch of shit he said. Like he had like a Nazi shirt on, like or wasn't like selling Nazi shirts on some site or something like that, or was that somebody else?
He's doing all kind of
That was
shit.
him. That was him.
Yeah.
Shirts with swastikas, and of course, during the height of the Floyd protests earlier this decade, with Candace Owens with the White Lives Matter shirts and all, just all kinds of stuff, man.
And his rant, fucking White House. Yeah.
Yeah, slavery was a choice. Please.
Like, yeah, I'll never forget that guy. That guy from TMZ, Van Latham, went off on him. It was just like, I'm so fucking disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Did they fire him because of that?
I don't think they fired him. I think maybe a few years after that he left TMZ, I believe. But that shit was just wild. And of course, I mean, just so we're all on the same page with Kanye or Ye or whatever the fuck he's going by, predictably enough, we all called it. He's got a new album. It's about to drop, and it's like, surprise, surprise. Let's do the apology tour before my album drops. Buy my shit.
Yeah, it's so obvious, apology tour to like get somebody to buy his albums, and that's what makes it even more gross. It was like literally a couple of days later, buy my fuck you, man. I ain't buying shit from you. Like I can't even listen to his old music. Like there's certain artists where they just they're persona non grata. R. Kelly, Drake, Ye. Those are the and actually Chris Brown too. I don't listen to shit either. So yeah.
It's the four horsemen.
Wait, hold on. Abuse. There's something very wrong with your microphone. Can you hear that too, Prodigy?
My microphone?
Oh, is it just me?
Is it me or is it like? It might be me.
Do you hear that? Prodigy, you talk.
I don't. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, it's me. You guys sound weird as fuck.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can.
Because we're spin through the wire.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hold on.
To the wall, to the limit.
Talk now.
1 2 1 2.
If the hold on, I got to see if anybody else hears that. If they hear it on the podcast, they sound good to you guys.
You sound fine though.
If they sound good to you,
you sound good to us.
All right.
It's just, boy, it sounds bad.
Keep it moving.
Okay.
Keep it moving. But yeah, Ye is a world-class piece of shit. Ain't nobody believing his dog shit about his new album. And yeah, I mean he's been. It's not been recent. It's been it's been years now. Like I think a decade. Almost.
Dude, the TMZ thing was in 2018.
Yeah,
that was 8 years ago.
Yeah, so it wasn't recent. It is what the fuck it is. And I don't see him necessarily trying to really reconcile any of that shit. But fuck him. We'll see how it goes. And but there was some nice news in terms of music. They had the Grammys. I was really happy for both Bad Bunny because he won, I think, Album of the Year, and then Kendrick cleaned house again with GNX songs and whatnot, and I think he won 4 or 5 Grammys or whatever for that. We're all happy for him. So
I like it was I know his last name is Noah. What's his first name?
Trevor Noah.
Yeah, I like the comment he made to Kendrick Lamar. Like he literally says, "I don't plan on making a joke about you because we saw what you did to the other light-skinned foreigner guy." I started fucking dying laughing when he said that. When he was talking about fucking Drake.
This shit is great. But yeah, I mean, I want to give a real special shout out though to Billie Eilish. It might be the very first time on the show I've ever acknowledged her, except for when she did this amazing job in Swarm. But she's one of the few mega superstar celebrities, actually, not the only, but one of the few actually speaking out on this tyrannical fucking government we got here, and especially with the Minneapolis ICE stuff. And she also called out other celebrities, like, where the fuck are y'all? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? This is bad and egregious as it gets. I don't even know. Did we do an episode where we talked about the most recent VA nurse in detail, or was that the week we missed?
I think we could miss, but I can't. It is so fucking hard for me to understand you guys.
Oh, sorry.
I can understand you for the most part, but I need to like. It'd be hard for me to be part of the conversation because you guys literally sound like fucking Soundwave, but if he was on crack, like it's like really fucking weird. I don't want to. I'm trying to figure out a way to like fix it. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna unplug. Don't talk for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Tap your mic. Oh, now we can't hear you at all.
I can hear you now. Nope. There we go. Much better. Jesus
now I
Christ.
can hear you.
Okay.
Much better?
Yes. Sorry, that was driving me fucking nuts. I was like, I could try to like deal with it, but then it was like kept getting worse.
Tap your mic. Just real quick. We're not hearing the tapping.
You hear the tapping?
No.
Oh. As long as we can hear each other.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, since you're in.
You were going to jump in here. I was giving props to Billie Eilish on all things, at least speaking out on ICE.
Yeah.
Is she American?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She was born in LA.
Oh, no.
Well, you never know. I mean, fucking so many artists out there that you think are American, turn out they're like Canadian or something, or British. And her last name is Irish.
Eilish?
Eyelash. Never mind.
It's not Irish. Billie Irish.
Eyelash.
Billie Eyelash.
Fucking eyelash.
We haven't talked about. I don't think we talked about Alex Preddy at all. We didn't even talk about. We missed like basically I think almost 3 weeks of podcasts.
God damn.
So yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, we can talk about Alex Preddy actually real quick. Sorry, something just popped up just for troubleshooting. Before we get into like the more serious stuff, I'm trying the Kirkland brand Deschutes Brewery fucking beer. If you ever see this, it's like $10. This shit is fucking fantastic.
Really?
Yeah,
it's really good.
You had me at Kirkland.
Yeah.
Like
I think it was like literally maybe $10 or $7 or something like that. It's a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout. If you see it at Costco, fucking get this shit.
Holy shit!
I am going tomorrow.
Is that the almost Eastlake Costco or the other side of Chula Costco?
No, it's not the Mexican Costco. That one that was on 8th Street. Yeah, actually, I haven't been to the Mexican Costco in a while. I need to go there though because they got a different selection. It's smaller, but it's a different selection. So yeah, hold on, give me a sec. Somebody's texting me about Old Ninja. I can text her on the side. It's okay. Don't worry, it's okay.
Well, okay, don't. I was about to say don't drop no news.
No, it was Kay was asking.
Okay.
Because she knows about that kind of stuff. So,
yeah.
Can you put in the chat? Hold on, I'll ask in the chat.
So since you mentioned the Kirkland brand beer, this right here is I think I'm about to mention it, but this is a whiskey bourbon from Trader Joe's, and it's hella good for $19. It's aged 4 years, and it's so good. It's like you think a cheap bourbon would be like kind of but it actually has a really good taste to it, and that's coming from me, Blue.
Good bourbon is good bourbon.
Yeah, it says Kentucky's best.
Yep.
And usually it sells out pretty quick.
Good shit. It's good shit. Are you making the old fashioned right now?
Oh hell yeah! I'm making it live on camera.
Good shit. Yeah, I'm sure we can come back to some of the Minnesota or Minneapolis stuff or whatever that's kind of serious. Well, I do want to mention this briefly, and I know we're going to be all over the fucking place, but the world needs more Maki Zinin. And if you're not watching JJK this current season, please start watching it. Maki Zinin she just, with one episode, became my favorite character on an entirely great series already. And if you liked Kill Bill Volume 1, you'll love this episode.
Oh, yes.
So I fucking love it. Blue, do you watch any JJK? Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, I was like today. So at work they have this group, the internal group called the Black Hat group, and it's basically like all the black people that works for the company. There's like a group, like a internal chat group for us. And I ran into a guy who recognized me from the group, and we started talking. And he's like, "Oh man, are you into like anime and stuff like that?" I'm like, "Bruh, yeah, I do a podcast." And he's like, "Oh, have you?"
Let me tell you about Almighty. Have you heard about Almighty?
Yeah, have you heard of Almighty? The dude was like, "Blue." But no, like he talked about that anime, and I was like, "Fuck it." My friends are always talking about it. And I haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm so behind on my anime. Like I need to watch my Rolling Warriors. Like, I'm so bad I haven't even started watching that. Yeah, and I think they're like probably like 4 or 5 episodes in already. But yeah, I don't watch it. I shouldn't need to, but yeah.
There you go. Well, it's all good, man.
I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna binge watch the hell out of it. I'm gonna watch it with my son.
There you go. Yeah, he's at a good age. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's 4. You know, he'd be 5 soon. That's like damn near a grown man.
Exactly.
You know, it's good enough to go to work in the 1980s. I'm sorry, 1800s. So you know, just saying, could be sewing some shit together.
Miners used to work in the mine.
Working in the mines. There you go. Yeah. Tiny body can get through those caves way easier.
Yeah, you know, if there's a dead canary, he knows to run.
Little hands can put together, you know, shoes and shit. Just send her to Vietnam. It's good to go.
Damn.
I mean, look at Nike. That's how Nike made.
Anyway, sorry, that was dark, but also true. So you know. This is where we live in. Yeah. Good thing we got tariffs though, right? And they definitely got rid of all the child fucking slavery.
Of course, worldwide.
Jobs are up.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. JJK was amazing. It was crazy because like the episode before that was I think a bunch of basically calculus that was happening. And I was just like, I can't understand all these fucking rules, the culling game. I'm just when the culling game happens, I'm just assuming that I'm just gonna understand what's gonna happen as it happens. I know people are gonna fucking die. Yes. It has to do with cursed energy and shit like that. So, you know, I understood some of it, but then that next episode came up, and I was like, "This is just like watching like the greatest thing ever." The aura farming in that fucking episode was the aura farming was so high that it pissed off Japan. Were you aware of this? Yeah, I was just like, "Whoa, all right." So you guys are really serious about honor and shit. Maki wasn't, but y'all are.
Well, it was a glow up because I mean, Maki was never a bad character. Don't get me wrong, but this was like. Holy shit! This is she's my favorite. You know what I mean? It was just so fucking badass, and so you know, basically they took a character that was nowhere near the main character and elevated them way past the main character in a lot of ways.
Yeah, she was fucking shit up on like a universal level. I was like, bruh, like when she basically did like the no walk through the blood, and was like just murdering people. I was like, okay. Like, what is happening here? She just like she strolled up without even moving and just went on a murder spree. And they was trying, but yeah.
She hit the slide on them. Yeah, the muscle mommy slide.
Muscle mommy slide. Like, that might be the name of this episode. The muscle mommy slide. I'm gonna try and catch that keyframe too.
There you go.
Shit was so funny.
It was great. It was fucking great. So I'm fucking loving that shit. And it almost felt like she belonged in Solo Leveling. You know what I mean? Like she was just doing it. Like.
Yeah, she was getting down. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to them.
And even when the big guns came out, the guy that was like the 24 frames per second guy. Yeah. Like right when she was counting, I was like, "Oh, that guy's fucked." Like he's counting the fucking frames. I was like, yeah.
What I love about JJK is they will, like Kronos mentioned, they'll have some episodes that'll be explaining some shit in real detailed manner, and it's not just normal stuff. Oh, there's power leveling and power scaling and whatnot. No, it's real intricate. It's real fucking detailed and shit. They'll talk about domain and negative domain expansion and reverse energy and reverse curse and dark curse and the purple curse and the blue curse. I'm like, God damn it. And then when they get to the fight, they're like, oh, I guess that was important. But like, you know, big muscle mommy go boom. Like, whatever works. It just happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit. I feel like they just saved up some, like, they're like, all right, we know that this last episode was basically like, eating your vegetables. Here's dessert.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
yeah, they did not disappoint.
That shit, red meat.
It was so much fun. And then I don't understand why the mom killed the 24 frames per second guy, but I was like, whatever. Fuck him. Fuck his bitch ass. So, yeah.
Wait, why was he called 24 hours?
24 frames per second.
Frame guy? They dropped the frame rate?
No, so basically he has a move where he can move at 24 frames per second. And so he can tap dance on your ass while like doing his hair. Like there's like you'll probably see the meme where it's like he's punching a guy and like in the background and he's like doing his hair and like the guy's getting punched like fucking 15 times in the face.
Yes.
It's a hilarious meme.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Is it the old guy?
No, he's a young blonde guy. And it's just it's funny. It's like it's already gotten memed into like it's probably like the meme of like the month, for yeah, it was so good. Cuz like the guy couldn't do shit for a while. Yeah. He was just getting his ass beat.
What gets me is that became the memeable moment, and no spoilers, but that guy who had the great meme lost the fight.
Yeah, he lost big bad. Yeah.
But it didn't matter. He had the coolest moment.
He did. Yeah. The show it's amazing. I'm so glad to be getting back into staying back into anime again. Eventually I'm gonna start reading comics. You see it now? Where he's like doing his hair?
Yeah, I saw where he's like punch that guy in the face, he like
yeah, exactly.
While still kicking his ass.
That's it. So yeah, that was amazing. Anime, I think right now is at I don't know if it's a peak, but it's a really good time to watch anime. I mentioned it before. I'll mention it again. Sentenced to be the Hero is one of my new favorite animes that came out this year. Easy pick. First episode is like an hour long. After that, it keeps getting more and more better, and it's just really good. The action's really good. The premise of it of basically being, if you do something really vile, then they sentence you to be the hero. Basically, they make you be the good guy. And they send you out to like all the crazy battles. And if you die, they'll just bring you back, and you'll have a little bit less of yourself. So you kind of like start losing your mind over time until you just basically just your body's doing the thing. And they say it's supposed to be just for like vile criminals, but I'm pretty sure it's not for vile criminals. I think it's for like people that are just getting politically fucked over. So yeah, it's been good. God damn it.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna definitely. Oh, okay. Damn, that's gonna be annoying.
Hold on, 1 sec. I know how to fix it.
Okay.
The Transformers.
You do think
like
I can't
the
fucking
kind of
remember
superior.
I will say this. It does feel like modern anime in this era basically takes the production value and the impact frames and like the color palette and all of that and the extended fight scenes from basically anime movies from 12 years ago.
Sorry, I was going to say that Cronus, your microphone sounds a hell lot better now.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
The new laptop is fucking crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but I was just going to say it's like they'll condense the production value and budget and like, colors and all of that from what we used to see only in like an anime movie like Dragon Ball Super Broly, you know, but now we'll see it in a fucking episode. You know what I mean? Like the production value is just really, really high for some of these special fight episodes or really like dynamic episodes, you know?
It's kind of funny because they kind of made fun of that in Invincible. Like there's a scene where Invincible goes to a Comic-Con and they were talking about how like, oh, the animators during certain scenes, like they'll cut corners to make things like, they'll show like a crowd of people inside of a stadium or whatever, or inside of a hall, but nobody's moving, but they're still talking. Like that's how like they save money. But then when it comes to like giant fight scenes, that's like where the big dollars are spent.
Yep.
But then like they'll go back to the characters, like the characters will cover their mouth while they're thinking and be talking, but like they're saving money because they don't have to animate the fucking mouth moving. Like it was a really funny episode. But yeah, I think it's cool when animes do that. I mean, we kind of learned that like when they brought back Dragon Balls, with Battle of the Gods, like they totally fucked up the animation. Like when it came to like a giant fight scene, like it's like historically bad how bad it was, and I think that was definitely a learning curve for a lot of anime because then we got to see like a lot of more details when it came to like the fighting scene. Because people fucking pay attention, especially when it's the fighting scene, like climax. Man, miss me with that bullshit.
Well, the other thing that's great too is, especially on a really good streaming app that's stable. If you like a certain fucking episode, you can rewatch it over and over again. You know what I mean? Like, not only just the memes and the gifs and stuff, but like the whole fucking episode. This Maki one was one of my favorite. I've seen it twice now. I'm probably gonna watch it 3, 4, 5, 6 more times. So
there was
I watched it more than once. Yeah.
There was a TikToker who he would take like fighting scenes and like he won't dub over them, but he'll give his own little commentary over it, and it's usually pretty fucking funny. But like you got avenues like that to help kind of promote different animes and shows.
Absolutely, but it's a fun fucking time. I'm really proud of the fucking industry, and I'm gonna definitely watch that one, Kronos, that you mentioned one more time. It's called The Hero.
Sentenced to be the Hero.
Sentenced to be the Hero. That one's on my list. The one I only saw the pilot of, and it was a pretty good pilot. Was Gachakuchi. I know I'm mispronouncing it, but I'm gonna call it that.
It's the trash anime. Just call it the trash anime.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a lyric from Prince song? Gachakuchi.
God damn it. Yes. But that one, the trash anime, that one's pretty solid. It has a really good start. I only saw the pilot. But...
Well, they represent like later on in the show. There's black people actually in the show. So and they're the person who made it. She's really been like admitted to like loving black culture. So it's like not only is like there's some black characters, but they actually have like really cool like graffiti in it that is like rare, unique graffiti. That's really neat.
Nice.
I need to catch up on it, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Does it when it does like the scenes with graffiti? Is it like how they do in Demon Slayer? How they use like kind of like water art type style for animating just the graphics?
No, it's just the way that it looks like after it's made is like really like interesting. So it's like very cool like graffiti like when you see it because like there's like one of the characters has like basically like a power of like it's kind of like put in like seals and like magic on items that he can do, but he does it through like graffiti. So he'll do it on like buildings and shit like that to like keep things out. So it's kind of neat.
Yeah, that one's legit. I can tell I'm gonna get really, really into it, even though I'm only on the second episode. And then even though it starts off slow, I like Fearin. I might be mispronouncing that.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but that one's pretty solid. I like that shit with elves and kind of like a RPG kind of stuff. But there's good shit. There's real good shit out. And then I think we even got Kaiju number 8. Wasn't there some more episodes or another whole season?
Yeah, I watched those. That was like last year though, bro.
Yeah, I'm behind. I gotta watch that one. I gotta catch up.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. Crunchyroll. I'm not sure if this is a new feature or maybe I'm late to the game, but right now I try adding JJK to my Crunchyroll like whatever to watch list, but now we have an option where you can name your list. So I can create my I'm gonna call this a podcast to refer to like things your guys mentioned recommended.
You can only do that if they have interspecies reviewers on there, and I don't think they do anymore. So,
wow.
You know what else is a new feature of Crunchyroll?
What?
Your price going up. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
price is going up. So, yeah, I think it's like $1 more, and they got rid of the free tier. So, right now it's going to be for me. It's going from I guess it's $2. Jesus Christ, it's going from $7.99 to $9.99 a month. But do you want to save more over the year? Upgrade your Crunchyroll fan by April 3rd of 2026 and get a full year for just $66.99. That's an average. That's just $5.58 a month if you pay it annually. So,
one thing I think a lot of people don't take advantage of when it comes to Crunchyroll is the fact that you can they have manga on there or manga, depending on where you're from.
I didn't realize that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you can. There's actually manga that you can read, like physically read.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I mean, I know they also did their cons as well. We went to one or two in Santa Clara or San Jose, so.
We met some talent. I mean, we met somebody, some friend. We made new friends.
Oh, that's right. I know exactly who you're talking about. You don't even have to mention her.
Okay, I'm adding sentence to be a hero to my podcast playlist.
And don't forget Gachakuchi.
Oh, y'all should do that. Also, Hell's Paradise is a.
Wait, they really called that?
What?
Sorry,
Gachakuchi. It's pretty close.
Gachakuchi.
Yeah, just look up GAU something. But yeah, what I just say? Hell's Paradise. That's a great one too.
Yeah, that came back, right?
Yeah, it did, and they also remind you that yes, fucking is a type of energy. So apparently, you can get power through sex.
I typed in G, and the first one that came up was Gachakuchi.
Yeah, you pronounce that for us, Blue. Let us know what your black list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally Gachi-akuda.
Okay,
Is that right?
Sure. Well, I'll allow it.
Grab her by the kuda.
Yeah, the
What's
prince.
this MF Ghost? This looks pretty dope. It looks like an initial D type deal. Is it an initial D? Because it looks like the same people.
Could be. I don't know. I'm seeing.
I used to love Initial D was a great series.
This
looks like Initial D. What the fuck? Like it's even got that like animation style.
You could be right. You could be right, dude. But don't get distracted.
Sorry. I got the Gachakuchi on here.
Yeah, but don't get too distracted, Blue. We need you to get caught up on JJK.
Yeah.
It's funny. I started watching that one, really rewatching for me, but for the first time with my daughter, and she got all kind of into it and thought it was kind of a cool little high school anime with some demon fighting. And then we got to Shibuya Station. She was just like, "What the entire fuck am I watching?" You know, that arc kind of fucked her up a little bit with all the deaths and all the stuff. But hey, that's why you got to just keep on watching. Power fucking through it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to add Ronin Warrior.
Yeah, I can tell Blue's going down a rabbit hole, man. He's starting to
anime. Yeah, I need to start. I got to start reading more comics too. I keep saying I have like probably 25 to 30 boxes of comics that I still haven't read yet. Because you guys know, like a couple of years ago, I was going through like a rough time, and I just took some of like the joy of like doing stuff. So yeah, but they're still sitting there, and I'll read them eventually. Like I wish, what I wish is that I kind of kept getting them because there were some comics that I really wanted to get after I stopped getting comics. Like the new Batman, the one where he has like the annual.
Absolute.
The Absolute Batman. God damn, I wanted that shit so bad. I might hit up itun and be like, hey man, can you like find one for me? I'll pay you because I want that fucking comic so bad.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to find that one. I mean, I can get it digitally, but I want the. Hopefully, they release like a variant version of it where he fucking punched clan members. Right? Is that the one you're looking for?
No, it's an annual, so it's not a variant.
Yeah, it's legit. Honestly, even though the comic has gone like viral and everybody's seen the clip and all of that, or the little the still shot of it, that needs to be an animated either series or movie. You know, like
especially right now, the perfect time. It's perfect time.
There's a lot. You know how it is. For every one, nerd that says they love Batman, for every 10 that say they love Batman, there's only one that actually reads like Batman comics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, people need to fucking see that shit, especially fucking now. And
well, I mean, we had what is it called, like the creature something on HBO where we got the robot that killed Nazis,
the anti-Nazi guy. Yeah.
Creature Commandos and
Creature Commandos.
GI Bot, I think.
Yeah, GI Bot. I think it was GI Bot. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they were to, they released the comics, so yeah, definitely having like animated thing would be a cool thing. But then you're gonna get fucking that wing is going to be like, oh, this is anti-American and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, it's not. Like, these people are fucking shitty ass people. Like, they don't care about America. They care about themselves and the color of their skin.
Yeah, that's for real. But yeah, I hope they can do some stuff with it.
I know Cronus mentioned this earlier this week about fucking, speaking of Eton, Cape and Cow basically had an Ocean 11 done to them,
shit.
which is the craziest shit. I would have never thought a comic book shop would be broken into this way, but yeah, somebody like literally broke into the comic book shop, not by the window, not through the door, but through a fucking wall. Like, they cut open a hole in the wall to break into a goddamn comic book shop.
They went fucking straight Kool-Aid Man on Cape and Cow. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
That's so fucking wild, man.
Also,
like,
could you imagine coming into work and be like, okay, you know, the windows aren't broken, that's a good sign. The door's not smashing, that's a good sign. Walk in, fucking wall just missing.
Yeah.
But most importantly, and it's not like there aren't some valuable comics in there, but it's not a bank. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a casino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Like, goddamn, it's fucked up. I feel bad for Cape and Cowl in terms of that happening. I'm sure stuff is insured, but that's fucked up. I
mean, it's sad too, just because it's not the first time this has happened.
Nope.
Like, since we've been podcasting, I would say this is probably like the fourth, fifth time.
Yeah. And what's even worse is that, you know, Cape and Cowl, Eton specifically, they give back to the community like all the fucking time. And so to have people that come through and still just like literally rob them, it's like, you guys, you do it enough, and Cape and Cowl is just not going to be there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he still continues to give back to the community, and it's so unfortunate because there's not a whole lot of comic shops left anymore. You know, especially in that fucking area. You know, I know the place I used to go to is called the Comic Shop, the one in San Leandro. That place is going through some hard times, and they might shut down. You know what I mean? And just destroying establishments like that literally increase children's literacy, and really just, like I said, give back to the community, and just it's a really good service to have. It's fucked up. And, you know, I get it that, you know, people are desperate about certain things, but man, I mean, a comic shop, man, I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, even, I know they have, like, me walking there, I was like, man, I would rob this place. Like, there's so many cool shit because I'm a Batman fan. But
how about I would go in here and spend more money? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go in and spend money, but like, you know, you're not getting like thousands of dollars. You might get like, I don't know, a couple of bucks here and there. Like, you're not buying a fucking new car or a fucking house or something like that, but you're ruining like a company's like kind of livelihood. But
yeah, I think like
I don't know. At least they haven't been robbed at like gunpoint. Like,
yeah,
luckily that happened. Like, praise that part.
Well,
like, people are doing it like after hours.
The things that are worth, I think, the most money would probably be like the slabs that are like, you know, literally serialized. So it's like, how the fuck are you gonna sell that? Yeah. So, like, I think the one that I have, I'm pretty sure like there's a like a serial number on there. So if like you stole it from me, you try to sell it, like, I think you'd be kind of fucked.
Yeah, but fucked up all the way around, man. Should we pivot a little bit? I know we touched upon it initially, but you were having some audio problems. But Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. I find it, before we even get into like the nuts and bolts of this, I find it amazing that there's an organization that is so fucking terrible that it makes the Minneapolis PD look like fucking heroes. That's how bad ICE and CBP are right now. That's how shitty they are at doing basic fucking tasks.
Yep.
But does your daughter live in Minnesota?
No, she lives in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody's already heard Renee Good and VA nurse. What's his first name? Peretti?
Alex, I believe.
Alex Peretti.
Yeah.
It's been headline news for several months. They are not the only ones who have been killed by ICE. I just want to be really clear on that, but they're the ones that have gotten the most high profile, headline news. They were obviously on camera. as well. But multiple cameras, all different types of angles, and of course, in the shittiest of shitty ways, accused of being all kinds of falsehoods, from domestic terrorist to paid agitator to would-be assassin to all this other stuff. And I'm talking minutes after the incident.
I think somebody even said that he was black. I was like, oh shit. No,
Jesus fucking really ugly stuff. I mean, anybody with a conscience and a soul could look at the videos for themselves and see that it was completely fucked up on both accounts, both separate incidents, but they occurred maybe a week and some change after one another.
2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
And within like a couple of blocks, they're all within like the same area that George Floyd was murdered in. So there's that.
Yep.
Oh shit! I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it's not. It's like I think within like maybe a 2-mile radius, probably less than that.
God damn.
Yep.
Isn't it kind of weird that law enforcement only focuses on certain neighborhoods? It's weird.
Interesting.
It's almost like they're over-policed. And when you over-police any area, shit like this happens. This is what I realized after this happened, after it took, obviously a huge focus came in after Renee Good, got shot, a white woman, which, okay. But also, like, before that, there was, I think at that time, 7 black and brown folks that got murdered by, I.C.E.
Yep.
And then when Alex Peretti got killed and he had a gun on him, that's when everybody's like, oh shit, this is a big deal now because the fucking white guy. And I'm not saying that to be like an asshole, but I mean that's literally what it is. Yep. Like if that had been like some black dude, and even still, even with Peretti, they were still trying the machine of just like white supremacy and just trying to change the narrative. They try to just literally, as we watched what happened, they lied about it. And like seeing the mental backflips that people did while watching this was amazing to me, because when I watched it, it's like, okay, the guy he literally tried to help a woman after she got literally pushed to the ground. A woman got pushed to the ground. Great. He went to go help her. He turned around and he turned around and like literally he moved and put his hand up with his cell phone in one hand up with his other hand, and got sprayed in the face with mace or something like that, some kind of chemical agent. At no point did he draw his gun. At no point did he commit any kind of violent act. He didn't assault anybody. And then for our government officials to come out and say that he brandished a weapon and he was trying to inflict the most amount of damage as possible to law enforcement was obviously a fucking lie. And the fact that people are still not up in arms about that shows me that America has a long way to go on just like actually seeing reality.
Real quick, one of my other favorite lies on that whole narrative was he had not only a firearm on him, but multiple magazines. Remember that shit? I was like, what are you talking about?
If you have two magazines, first of all, that's not a lot.
Yeah,
that's to me, that's kind of fucking normal. If you're gonna have a firearm, and like holding, people don't understand like how big like a magazine is for like a handgun. It's not very big.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking small as shit. And somebody tried to say it was extended. It was not extended. It was a normal fucking size magazine.
Well, also, let's be really, really fucking clear on this shit. Licensed, legally armed. Nothing illegal about this whatsoever.
It's a carry state, right?
Yep. So,
and this is a problem that I've had for a while now when it comes to firearms, because I used to be like super pro, Second Amendment and all that shit. But that shit will get you killed, because if you're somebody with a gun and a cop sees you with a gun, guess what? They're probably going to pull out their gun and try and kill you and that doesn't matter. Like they won't even ask you, hey, do you have a permit for that? Or, can I see your license? No, like they will immediately go, like a lot of them will immediately go to pull a firearm because you have one. Again, you don't know what they're gonna do, and that's like that whole premise is a problem. So to me, it's like, can we just like get rid of that problem? You know what I mean?
We kind of talked about that a little bit when there was a point where they were talking about giving teachers guns, like teachers should have guns in the classroom. It's like if a cop shows up to a school and there's an active shooter, and they see fucking like a teacher trying to like, I don't know, take down a fucking student, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fucking kill that teacher too. Like it's not gonna end good for anybody that has a gun once a cop got on the scene. But okay,
I was just gonna really quickly say that you talk about doing mental backflips. The GOP has been infamously a organization that has not cared about all of these school shootings and all of that because they've been more pro right to bear arms, and they had zero problems with January 6ers carrying AR-15s, zero problems with a whole bunch of Proud Boy and far right protests, so to speak. I'm using air quotes with guns, but then completely demonized this VA nurse for having a licensed firearm.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. Yeah,
because they just want certain people to have those firearms. They want certain people that have certain beliefs to have those firearms. They don't want somebody that is trying to protect. I'll just be honest, black and brown people to have those kinds of rights. And it's been this way since Ronald Reagan saw Black Panthers open carrying in was it Sacramento? Like that's the reason why we have. The NRA at the status it's at now. Also, where the fuck's the NRA at in this?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Where's the NRA?
He was a gun carrying citizen with his fucking legal rights to carry it, and they took his gun away and fucking murdered him.
Yep.
I like what Brandon Park said in the chat. He said even Trump getting shot had no change, didn't make any change to gun laws. Oops.
You know what's crazy to me? Speaking of that guy, there was an attempted assassination of him, and his attempted assassin got put away for life in prison for not killing anybody, which is kind of amazing. Yet, the person that killed Renee Good and the person that killed the two people that killed Alex Preddy. All right,
cool.
We should be back. Sorry about that. I think we, Alphabet. I don't know, organization probably shut us down. But I'm still alive, I'm not assassinated, so that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where I was at.
We mentioned ICE, we mentioned
the RAA.
The NRA? Yeah.
The hypocrisy. But yeah, I mean it's been sad. It's been shout out to the people of Minnesota though. From whistles to fucking banging pots to following folks. I mean, the organization, the general strike that they did, they've been organized and fighting back as best as they fucking can.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, at this point, it's getting to a point in time to where a national general strike is going to be needed, or other drastic sorts of measures for like people. Because I mean. They had. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Use your bathroom.
Oh, he's probably taking care of some stuff with the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were saying honestly, what?
They pulled out the guy. Not Bongino. What was the guy's name? Was it Bongino?
The nurse guy, or
no. The guy that was running ICE. For a while until he got pulled out.
The Nazi guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're like hella drunk too, and like had his kids in the car.
I don't know about. No, that's a totally different guy. The guy that was actually the head, short guy. Bongino, somebody else.
The Nazi
that's
guy.
The other
Nazi guy.
Yeah, but anyway, he pulled in like he got pulled out. Tom Homan, I think it's Tom Homan is his name, right?
Yeah.
He's being pulled in, which Tom Homan, I don't understand how the fuck this guy's ahead of it. The way that he talks. Is just like so mind-numbing to me. It's like, how is this person in charge of anything? Because he speaks like a fucking idiot. And I don't want to be judgy, but fuck that guy. I'm going to be judgy. He talks like a fucking idiot. And his whole illegal immigrants thing. Oh, Bavino. Thank you very much. It was Bavino. Greg Bavino,
yeah.
I think his name was. They pulled him out. Now we got Homan in there. That guy's not great either. Somebody said it was like if you shit your pants, it's like changing your shirt after that, and that's the thing, you're good to go. I know that they're going to pull out 700 ICE members from Minnesota. But guess what? That doesn't matter. There was 4,000 people from DHS in Minnesota at the time.
Yep.
And there's literally only 600 cops for Minneapolis. So there's so you're pulling out 700, but there's still way more, DHS members than cops. So that's not enough. Pull them all out. Like you've done too much fucking harm at this point. This is what I'm saying of like, they're not actually fixing the fucking problem. They're making it worse. Well,
I got to be a little bit more extreme, just because this is so disappointing to me. Everybody on this podcast was alive, and even most of us, we were actually adults, without ICE being an organization.
Yeah.
Like, I know for younger people, it seems like ICE has always been here. No,
they haven't.
I think they started 03, 04, something like it was like George W. Bush era.
It was after 9/11. So
yeah. So and both parties have funded it and all that. You don't need this organization at all, especially with them having a budget bigger than a lot of armies in the world. I'm talking about Western country, like
bigger than Spain.
Their budget is giant, fucking enormous, and you've lowered these standards, in terms of who can come in and become one of these agents. It's not needed. And there's enough sensible Americans who also agree with that. I'm pissed at both the Democrats and the Republicans that nobody wants to have this conversation, but you don't need this organization at all. You don't.
No, and let me just break down like what this organization is supposed to do. Okay? What they're supposed to do is they're supposed to tell me that, hey, Cronus, you can't take this fruit from said South Asian country and bring it into America. That's what they do. That's customs. It has nothing to do with kicking down fucking doors and arresting people. When it comes to immigration, it has to do with like literally making a case, be like, hey, somebody overstayed their visa. Let me just blow people's minds right now. Being deported from America was never designed to be punitive.
Yep.
It's not what it's for. It's if you happen to overstay, you're welcome, and you're not supposed to be here for. Or if you're a criminal, then yeah. But being an actual criminal, that's the punishment. Like, hey, you got arrested. That's a punishment. Is being arrested. Just being deported on its own. That's not supposed to be a punishment. It never was supposed to be. And they're playing with the words on the ways that these laws have been made to trick the American people to think that just because they were in America, quote unquote, illegally, that means that we can punish them. No. It's a civil offense. It's like basically fucking jaywalking.
Yep.
So
also, I need to be really crystal clear on this because some people get all fucking bent out of shape. It's selectively enforced depending on how you speak, like your fucking accent and the color of your fucking skin.
Yeah.
And what is like
it's as simple as that.
I mean, because what's her name? Something Bundy, right? She came out and was like, "Oh yeah, it's based off of the way you fucking talk, basically, like your accent and your color of your skin." Like she literally came out on fucking record and said that shit.
Kristi Noem.
Kristi Noem, yeah.
Also known as the puppy killer, but anyway, you can go. She definitely killed puppies. I mean, it's in her book. This is not controversial, so
no, this is fucking facts.
South Park made fun of it for a good reason. And I'm not trying to transition because it's all kind of connected and related, but it is important. It's also fucking surreal to have, federal agents killing American citizens, and non-citizens as well, but just killing, deporting, being cruel and unusual and whatnot. And then at the same time, the entire fucking U.S. government is run by pedophile, satanic-ass, cultish, baby killing, baby torturing, baby blood drinking, ridiculously evil, cartoonishly evil people who have gotten away with this.
Speaking of the NRA, what the fuck happened to QAnon? They got quiet as fuck. They got quiet as fuck. Where's QAnon?
QAnon and the fucking Proud Boys. But we already
know what the Proud Boys are. Yeah, they're not known as ICE. But yeah, QAnon got quiet as fuck as soon as Trump got implicated multiple fucking times in these things, and so of like other people that happen to be Democrats too. Like I don't give a fuck who they are. Bill Gates, who I used to kind of look up to, fuck that fucking guy. I hope he rots under the jail. And also, I need to say something.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This could be controversial. All right, but I'm just gonna fucking say it. Melinda Gates,
get your bag.
I don't like. No. This is not gonna be good for Melinda Gates. Oh. I don't believe her story of how she says that she didn't know that any of this stuff was happening, and then she's all here for the victims now, and keep me out of this. Wait. Blah blah blah. No. Fuck that shit. I personally don't fucking believe you. Because why the fuck else would you divorce that guy and bring up Jeffrey Epstein as an example of why you divorced him and talk about how, he was doing bad stuff with him? You fucking knew what the fuck he was doing with that person. You knew what the fuck was going on on those islands to those girls. And yes, you divorced him and did all that shit. But other than that, you didn't do fucking shit. You protected yourself. What you didn't do is you didn't protect those fucking girls. Like at all.
So, kind of rewind the tape. Like, where you get this information from? Like, is this shit that was leaked from the Epstein files, or is this like some?
No, I mean she talked about how she didn't like him hanging out. You can rewind the tape. Go to fucking look it up in the past, where she specifically named Epstein as hanging out. She said that she didn't like Bill Gates hanging out with Epstein so much.
Oh, so this wasn't in the files. This is actually
this is before the files were fucking public. Way before that shit. Way before that shit. And it's like, well, why not? Can you specify on why not? Why didn't you like him hanging out? So like, I don't like that she's getting kind of like this golden pass when she could have been a fucking whistleblower, and she has the power to be a whistleblower for that because she's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that the alimony was like, oh, we'll throw in an extra couple zeros if you just hush hush.
I'm not. I don't. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck that. And I'm saying that because in my own personal life, I've recently had something that came up to where I had to take a stand. I'm not going to get into the fucking details of it at all because to me it's like it's settled now. But I was going to have to cut off a significant portion of my life because some shit came up. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes you have to fucking take the hit and be like, hey, listen, you need to have conversations. So I have shit broken down. And if those conversations go a certain way, you have to be ready to take the hit in your personal life. And if you're not willing to do that, then you're a fucking coward. And yes, I know that for her, like it would have significantly maybe reduced like part of her lifestyle or whatever. And after seeing like the shit that came out in the Epstein files about STDs and shit like that, like that sounds horrific. But also like if you knew that there was victims that were just victims to begin with, like what did you do to help those victims after you knew about that? To me, in public, it's been literally fucking nothing.
So I'm 1,000% with you. Fuck every single one of these billionaires, politicians that have they haven't suffered at all.
No,
like none of them have been arrested. None of them have been indicted. And I don't even want to hear this bullshit of, even with Trump, you can't do it because he's a sitting president. Fuck all of that noise.
Yeah.
Let me call some names out. I mean, Elon in there, Bill Gates, Bill Clinton.
Elon being in there is actually kind of sad though, because he wanted to go to the fucking island so bad, but he's fucking lame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such a fucking slime ball.
He probably like took a canoe to get there.
I'm sorry. That came out kind of wrong. Yes, he is lame, but also you should be the right kind of lame to not get invited to a fucking literal pedo island. Yeah. But also the fact that he wanted to go to pedo island and he knew what it was. I mean, come on.
And let's also call things for what they are too. It's all in these files. Epstein was Mossad and a spy. and was running a blackmail ring on a whole lot of sick fucking perverts who were doing all this shit. It's absolutely foul. It's disgusting. I remember 7-8 years ago, whenever he got fucking Epsteined, you know, we all said, this man didn't kill himself, you know?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he was still alive at this point in time.
Perhaps.
He's kicking with fucking Tupac, Biggie, and fucking Elvis.
Look, I mean, these were seen as wild-ass conspiracy theories that some eyes wide shut shit was going on with elite billionaires and whatnot. Turns out those fake people were fucking right. We owe those fucking people with the tinfoil hat a goddamn apology.
It's the QAnon folks. That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck are you at? Where are you at?
What's really crazy is that, like, Bruce Wayne was in these files. Like, ain't none of these billionaires fucking out there trying to help, like, people. Like, you got all this fucking money, but you're not.
While we're talking about people that were not in the files, you know what was in the files? Black people, trans people. Pretty much, I don't think of any gay people that were in there. I don't think so. There's a whole lot of folks that were like, it was mainly just like, honestly, it was white folks.
Yeah.
Like rich and wealthy white folks. And nobody wants to talk about that kind of shit. But all of a sudden, we're the problem.
Also, let me just be really clear to you, too. I mean, we've all had fucking fantasies of winning the power lotto or whatever and, you know, becoming extremely wealthy overnight or whatever. There has never been a fucking day when any of this sick shit went through my mind. Like, if I got a fucking island, I am bringing, you know, I'm a single guy or whatever, I am bringing big booty bitches. And adult,
grown-ass women.
Consensual. You might gotta pay for it, but it's you're paying for it. It's consensual.
Exactly. If anything, it's gonna be a true party, but nothing illegal like this shit. And so, how do you get so bored and so disgustingly vile that you do this type of shit? And again, these are FBI fucking files and CIA fucking government paperwork. Not all of them have been fucking released, but the ones that we have read are fucking disturbing as fuck. And just to bring it back, it's hard to read this shit, first of all, because it's disgusting. But secondly, our taxpayers are funding all this. And then at the same time, they're also funding American citizens being gunned down in the fucking
rails. Yeah.
Yep.
But I was going to say, I saw a meme earlier today that said, we didn't stop saying underage girls. These were fucking children.
Yeah.
Like they were fucking kids. Like, yeah, they might have been under 18, but they're still fucking kids. Like, they're not underage. They're and what's that that one reporter that
it's Megyn Kelly. I was gonna bring it up. Yeah. It's Megyn Kelly. Yeah.
Megyn Kelly.
I was gonna bring it up.
She was the one I was like, oh, they're just underage girls. No, they're fucking children.
Yeah, she misunderstood. She tried to say barely legal, but barely legal. Yeah, this is not barely legal.
Like, no.
Yeah.
That's barely legal is 19.
Yeah, barely legal means actually legal.
It means 18, 19.
But also, still.
Also, a huge fuck you goes to Ben Shapiro. He's been running some cover of, trying to say, oh, there's nothing there. Don't worry about this. Don't look over here. Worry about these other things and illegals. Fuck everything you talking about, dude. Like, I love people who don't want you to care about child victims of predatory shit. Like, and he's not obviously the only one, but it's like, what the fuck is actually wrong with you people? You know what I mean? It's fucking disturbing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've seen, this sort of, I mean, you can see it in sort of in real life. It's like the people that, there's certain families, play along with me if you've ever been in a situation before where you've seen, like as a young person or even as an adult, where there's some families, like there's some kid that's like, they don't want to give a hug to the uncle or auntie or like whoever. Yep. And the parents like, no, you have to hug them, like show them love. No, fuck that. It's people like that. I think that's like the gateway to like not understanding children's fucking actual boundaries. Yeah. Learn your kids' boundaries and respect them. Like I have, my kids, 9. Even when she was like real little, like she doesn't want hugs. Like I'm a physical touch kind of person, not like in a fucking weird way. I like hugs and shit. But she's not like that. There's times I ask her all the time, "Hey, do you want a hug?" She says no a lot, and it's okay. Like sometimes it hurts my feelings, but I'm like, whatever. What she does like is when I tell her how much I love her, and she loves that. Yep. But these people that will literally ignore children's boundaries from like the jump, and then expect them to just do whatever any adult says. These are people that are part of the problem, and these are people that don't see a problem with sending their children off to like random adults' fucking houses by themselves or some shit like that. Like that's like it's unfortunately a slippery slope. But like kids get the ick factor from people, as do adults. But like if they get an ick factor from anyone, respect that shit. Don't let them hang out with them. Don't fucking because somebody has money, like let them just literally just take your kids somewhere. Fuck that shit. If anything, go with them, make sure that it's fucking cool and become like actual friends or have a relationship with the adult prior to them being in your kids' lives. Like don't just trust. I can't imagine my kid ever being in that kind of situation. Like you'd have to like literally go through so many fucking filters from me to be alone with my kid like that. Like,
But unfortunately, there's people who, are orphans or, products of some war-torn areas and a whole bunch of reasons. But it doesn't matter. Children need to be fucking protected. Children need fucking safe. And I'm going to say this. I want our fucking tax dollars spent on prosecuting fucking sicko pedophiles. Here, I don't care who they are. I don't care what office they're holding. I don't want it to happen 10 years from now and when they're good.
How much money they have.
How much money they have. If you are law enforcement, if there is a Department of Justice and you're ignoring this, then there is no such thing as fucking justice. Yeah. They're just
if there's a documentary on Netflix about this crazy shit that you've done, you need to be locked up.
If you have a crate,
Netflix. Hey, listen, Carol Baskin's still out there, so
She definitely murdered her husband.
I'm gonna let y'all keep on doing it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hang in there. Peace.
Shit. All right, later, man. We should probably wrap it soon too, though. So
yeah. I mean, I just poured my third drink.
Yeah, and I've been, like I said, I think I told you before. Like, I was in pain for most of the day. That takes toll on my body.
Yeah. But yeah, man, the whole Epstein shit and billionaires, fucking little kids, it's just bullshit. Like, we definitely need to start prosecuting those motherfuckers. Or, I mean, if there's a death stroke out there,
our
Punisher,
honestly, the actual Punisher, not the people. It's weird. We talked about it a few times on the podcast, but a lot of cops and people in law enforcement have the Punisher logo on them, but they don't understand like what the Punisher. They never read a Punisher comic book in their life. Like the Punisher would literally kill cops. Like if you were on the wrong side of actual justice, he would fucking kill you. So yeah, like stop putting that Punisher bullshit on your person, on your cars, and all that shit. Honestly, it makes me when I see that the Punisher logo with the blue line, I have instant disdain for the person who's occupying that vehicle or whoever's behind that, whatever. Like, you're just a piece of shit to me.
Yeah, I would concur on that one. But yeah, like I don't know. We are living in a weird fucking time. Like I feel like our parents lived this life for us, because I felt like it wasn't like this when we were kids. Like maybe it was because we were young and it was all like carefree, gun ho, and like things seemed like America was gonna get fucking better. Then apparently hit like, I don't know. I think we all died in like 2012 when the Mayan calendar ended. Everything just kind of went down there. Wait, when did Obama become president? Was that 2012?
I think it was 2012.
Yeah.
So it's not that. How do I put this? things were difficult in when we were kids, but they're for different reasons. I honestly think that what we're living through right now, it goes back to the Confederacy not being actually punished for their crimes after the Civil War. And we're seeing that to this day. And what I mean by that is white supremacy is still being pushed upon our nation. And it actually got reflected back to us. So like people were talking about how like I've even said it on the podcast how like the ICE is kind of like is like the Gestapo, but other people that have read history, me included, which I can understand this, but it's more like the slave patrol.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like
that,
way back in the day. But the reason why I say Gestapo is because I know that, and a lot of folks that actually say the same thing, is that the Gestapo is actually based upon, and actually the whole Nazi movement is based upon Germany and the Nazi movement looking at the way that Americans treated blacks during slavery and the Jim Crow era. So it's all kind of coming full circle.
Can you quickly explain who the fuck is Gestapo or in the Scapo thingy? Because I hear it everywhere. I mean, I know what it is. So I did my research, but like for anybody listening, I didn't understand.
So the Gestapo is basically like the secret police for the Nazis, and they would basically go through and find people that were Jewish and basically anybody that did not meet the purity of Nazis. So
blue eye, blonde hair.
Yeah, so there was actually people that were black that were in Germany that got put in concentration camps too. So people kind of don't really know that, but there was people that were, if you were not like German, white, like if you didn't look a certain way, if you didn't speak Germany a certain way, if you were a fucking immigrant into Germany, you got thrown into the same concentration camps. You got gassed too.
God damn. Okay, this wasn't in Schindler's List.
No,
at all.
No, because I mean,
they showed us in Schindler's List.
Yeah, I mean, Schindler's List was really good for because what happened to Jewish people in Germany was, it was significant, and I'm not going to take away to like what happened to them, but the Holocaust and the genocide that happened in Germany was not just Jewish people. But I'm not going to try to downplay what happened to them, because obviously what happened to them was fucking horrific, because there was a lot of Jewish people that got like literally murdered in Germany, and I'm not going to try and downplay that. But yeah, so the Gestapo is kind of like how it kind of first started is. They were called like the brown shirts. They were going through and like literally rounding up people that were not meeting the criteria of the Nazi German standard, and they're the ones that secreted them away. They're the ones that took away the neighbors and all these people that could like really rise up against the Nazi movement, and that's what we're seeing right now. Because if you look at yes, they're picking up a lot of people, brown and black people. But now they're actually rounding up journalists. I don't know if you saw, like Don Lemon got picked up, and like 6 other journalists that just happened to be fucking brown and black.
Well, they were like, I know Don Lemon was protesting at a fucking church.
Yeah,
one of the pastors was like a known ICE agent.
Yeah, which is
made shit even fucking worse, and not worse, but like he got a guy preaching about God who literally was kind of an immigrant himself. And he's out there fucking rounding up immigrants.
Yeah, I mean, which is, there's an argument to be said that even though I don't hold most religious organizations in high standards, but what I will say is that you should not. There are lines to be drawn on like bringing in outside shit into a church, okay? And so there's an argument to be made that what those journalists or what those people did, because Don Lemon, from what I understand, is that he was just basically documenting what happened for protesting that church.
But I understood too.
But that could be crossing a line of like just entering a church like that. But at the same time, like that should not be public. Yeah, well, yes and no. What I'm trying to say though is you don't have to like literally barge down somebody's door and arrest them. You can just serve them papers. Like, hey, you need to come to court and basically defend yourself in court to like what you did, like these alleged charges. I don't think to me, I'm not a fucking, I didn't go to law school, but
you didn't pass the bar.
Yeah, that seems like something that you could just literally just, just serve them papers to come to court, and you can just deal it out in court.
But I guess
arresting is not a.
Technically, you can be arrested for like trespassing. If the person wanted to trespass.
Yeah, but he wasn't trespassed at the time. That's the problem. Is that if a cop was there and arrested him, sure, I guess you can do that. But he was at his house.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So like, it was after the fact. So, kind of dumb.
That's weird. That's actually super fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean it's racist bullshit because nobody white got arrested.
That's true.
So there's that. Anyway,
but it's America's weird right now.
It's always been weird. I mean,
it's like the whole Gestapo thing, like just the name itself make you think like it's a fucking Cuban fucking drug lord that's the one that's doing this kind of like rounding up people type shit. But no, it's a fucking Nazi guy. That's the what's it called? Yeah, it's a Nazi guy that was rounding up these fucking people and shit and take them to what's in camps.
Internment camps, concentration camps. Whatever you want to call them. But that's what we're seeing now. I mean, they're building them in America right now. People are getting disappeared to this day. Brown and black people are just getting thrown into these internment camps that are like not in their same state. They're getting removed from their families, and I don't have my tolerance for this has already been like very low, and I don't. The fact that it's still going on to this day, this is literally what America was sent in to stop in other countries. Yeah. And I'm a U.S. Marine. This is what you would send the Marines in for. I mean, I was literally in Iraq, and Iraq, the shit that happened there was kind of, I don't want to say super similar, but there were some similarities of like what's happening there. There's a place called the Perfume Palace. You can look it up. Where it's like literally, at least to my knowledge, when I was there, I could have been propagandized. I don't know, but look it up. The Perfume Palace in Iraq. It's where Saddam Hussein would take girls and like have his way with them and his family. And I've been in that palace, and it's fucking weird because there's like hearts all over it and shit like that. It's very weird. And that's I guess probably the version of like Epstein Island, But we sure as shit did kill all the fucking Saddam's family, or the vast majority of them. So
it's really crazy the fact that you mentioned how like America, it's almost like Iraq or you say Iraq, right?
Iraq,
yeah. But I saw a meme that says like if America, well, how did the meme go? America would stop the way America is going right now if America was acting like a American country that America would fucking think that was a fucking tyrant. Like there's like this like a whole American thing. Like America would stop what America is doing right now.
Yeah, that's traditionally what we would do, and that's what a lot of actual patriots. Like I've talked to Marines, off the record. They've DM'd me because I have a huge problem with what's going on, and like a lot of my brothers and sisters that were in the Marine Corps, they're on the opposite side of this, and. Sorry, it's difficult for me to like really deal with, because there are people that I literally served with, and we are just so at odds. But I've had people like DM me on the sides like, hey, they feel the same way. There's people that I know that are brown and black that are Marines that don't feel comfortable living in America anymore, and I am one of them. And that is unless you ever serve this country. I don't know how that's going to hit you, but it's like getting like a limb removed, like forcefully, and it's difficult for me and like a lot of us to square. Or like we fought for this country, and this country doesn't give a shit about me or my family, and people that look like me, and it's fucking sad.
Yeah, man.
So yeah,
I'm on the same boat. Like I have a son. Like my wife is Mexican descent. I'm black. We have a interracial kid. It's like, and the era we live in is probably mostly white people. I mean, this area is pretty fucking cool. Like there's a couple of houses that have like a Trump flag here and there. But like, I'm doing like Googling. I'm like practicing my Spanish. Like I can be like at a restaurant and practice my Spanish, and this fucker, some Karen, some MAGA Karen would come up. You're like, oh, you shouldn't. You need to speak English and blah blah blah. It's like I'm just fucking practicing another language. I'm American. They call like whatever ICE patrol, whatever, and they can fucking show up, and all of a sudden this whole shit fucking goes down, and I can be fucking murdered just for fucking practicing a goddamn second language. That's not even my native language because I was fucking born here, but I have like dark skin. I mean, I don't look fucking Mexican, but I mean, there's people out there that don't look Mexican. They are Mexican, like fucking Shakira. But no, I'm just saying, like it's interesting. We're living in a world where you really are judged by the color of your skin and the accent that you have. And it shouldn't be that way because America's a goddamn melting pot of so many different cultures that this country wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, like literally. People think that when people say that America was built on black and brown people, and they're like, "Oh, black people just put cotton." No, we didn't just fucking pick cotton. Like we built buildings, we built roads, we built all kinds of infrastructure,
railroad tracks, and
all
fucking
kinds of shit.
But there's a woman I follow on. I'm not on TikTok anymore. Fuck TikTok. They fucking took a knee and took the fucking brown Cheeto to the throat. And like, I'm on Red Note now, and like, there's a woman on there. She posted videos.
Hold on, sir. It's called Xiaohong Shu.
I can't say that. Xiaohong Shu. And there's a black woman on there, and she has like a video where she posts up like things that black people invented, and like I already knew about this one, but the fucking photo share. The only reason why I know about the photo share because what happened down at Mississippi.
Yeah,
the whole cherry incident. But like, yeah, like I mean, black folks we invented a lot of stuff. Like I know, like peanut butter was one, and like they designed like this. They helped design the White House, but there's a lot of stuff that like black people were involved in it.
Stoplights, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. I mean, I watched what's that movie? With the three black women that helped them get to the moon. Kind of numbers.
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures. Yeah, like black folks, like we're not dumb. We're not lazy. We're not like ignorant. Like we fucking have intelligence and we do a lot of shit. Like it's in the fucking history.
All right, we gotta wrap it up. We have to wrap it up. Sorry, that was way too fast. So yeah, take us out of here.
Okay, Crohn's. I mean, what do you got?
What I got
populated.
I'm healing my teeth. I guess my lack of teeth. That's sad. Anyway, I have I'm going camping with my jiu-jitsu crew throughout the weekend, man, so that's gonna be dope.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. Well, it's too late now, but if you want to come down, fuck it. We've got a campground. It's in the desert. So, but you'll be more than welcome.
I had 2 days to figure out if I can make it down there.
If you can, honestly, like come down. It'll be cool, and you get to meet like my jiu-jitsu family. They're my fucking family. So yeah.
Can they make a triple cheese fucking steak like fucking?
Cheesy meat? No.
Yeah.
Because my head instructor. My head instructor is a white hippie. But he's a cool ass dude. So he doesn't.
He's got some fucking bomb ass weed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's what.
Count me in.
I may or may not bring some bomb ass weed.
No shit.
But yeah, it's a really good diverse crew, and I'm looking forward to doing it. What the greatest thing about doing the camping thing is that like it's mostly families that are going out. And so we get to basically let our kids be fucking feral for like 3 days straight.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Because they just go out. And I'm bringing my bow to go shoot. A lot of folks are bringing guns to go shoot. And we're going to let them like hike. All the kids hike and the parents hike and all that stuff. And just have fun. It's something that I don't get to do very often. And it's in memory of Shirley, who is my main instructor's name is Dustin. And his wife passed away last year of cancer, which sucked because she was getting better for a long time and it came back and it took her so fast. And she used to love camping, and so this is like basically a memory of Shirley, and she'll be missed. She was great, But it'd be good to like get out there again with the crew. That's like the main thing I have going on right now is the camping trip, and then after that, there's some other stuff going on. But that's like the main thing I'm focusing on is like camping. So,
all right, that's cool, man. That's cool. For myself, actually, your boy Blue's about to get back behind the camera. I'm doing a photo shoot on Sunday with Corey's sister. No, it's not. It's gonna be not being some burlesque thing or anything. But she has a daughter.
You gonna bring up King Belize? I'm just saying.
Yeah. No.
I'm sorry, King Sweet Belize.
Yeah, the Oninja has sister had hit me up and asked me to do her daughter's Sweet 16 photo shoot. So we're gonna do it at a place that's close by here, which is it's actually been I guess the last photo shoot I've done was at my uncle's wedding. So I think it's been probably about a year since I picked up my camera and do stuff.
Wow.
But you know what? I really need to get back into my photography stuff because it's something I love doing. Like I love taking pictures. It's always fun. I always like looking at the images that come out and like, you know, making people happy. So I'm doing a photo shoot this weekend. Something else that's happening. Something I was thinking about. No, that's about it. I mean, I might be going to Texas soon. I have a project for work wise that's going to send me to Texas, so I'm looking forward to that. I was hoping to hang out with Zor this weekend, but this guy's going to fucking Hawaii. Like he's got fucking priorities and shit. No, but
I talked to him actually a couple of days ago. We had a pretty long conversation, so yeah, it was good. Talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, you guys probably up to date on my situation, but yeah, things are.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I get a new cell phone tomorrow.
What are you getting?
So I'm gonna. So right now I have an S22. I have an S22 Ultra, and for some reason, like I can't get cell phone signals. So I was gonna I wanted to upgrade, but the version I thought now is a 25. But the 25, the S Pen doesn't have Bluetooth, so you can't do like cool gestures with it. So I'm downgrading to a 24. When I went to the Verizon store, they're like, "Oh, you know, it's out of stock. We're not going to sell it. We're not going to carry it anymore." But I went on Amazon and found an unlocked version that's the same price as if I would have got it through Verizon, because the Verizon one had like a refurbished whatever. So hopefully I get that shit tomorrow. Yeah, that's about it. I finished Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban's the full cast version, which is really it was really fucking good. And I'm back into Dungeon Crawler Crawl.
Dungeon Crawler Carl. We have to wrap. I have a hard limit right now.
Okay.
There's something I gotta take care of.
But yeah, with that being said, this is Black Times Infinity. The biggest podcast in the nation or in the world. You can find us at bthenbti.com. No, bthenbti/.squarespace.com. You can find us on the interweb at bthenbti. You just Google us. You'll find us.
Yeah, you'll find us.
Spotify.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. Spotify, fucking Apple Podcast, Stitcher FM.
Stitcher's gone. Yeah, we're basically everywhere, but I gotta wrap it now.
All right, guys, hit us up at bthenbti@gmail.com if you want to hit up on a podcast. We go live every Wednesday at 8:30ish. And without that, we're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.